see it happen low key, the double G. I can't take it, just break it, and then I take it. See, I specialize in making love the girl.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. Only one game away from Chicago here. The Bulls are back home for the next one. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top caliber team.
Well, they were a fashionable pick to be one of the NBA's top teams coming into this season. And that's exactly the way it's worked out. Maybe they've even been a little better than what we thought.
Steve, it's really been a stellar season for them. I mean, all that hype, I think, was justified. And I do not say that much. I think a lot of stuff is overhyped, but not these guys. We've seen them win in a lot of different ways. They're a complete team.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the backcourt. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at the center. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Here's McDaniel. And it's off from three-point range.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Raptors.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. There's the bucket. Good.
Now they finally connect with their fourth shot of the game.
On defense, the Pistons. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Derrick Rose. Drummond passes to McDaniel. From 10 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. Jay's got it, got 5 now. Detroit on D. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Now here's Gasol. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
He had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Jennings against Rose. Jennings kicks to Drummond. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Noah with a screen for Rose. He feeds it to Noah. There's the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. The Pistons leading. Jennings dishes to Smith. Here's McDaniel. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jay's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pistons.
Wow, what a shot. I'm not sure how he made that one.
Yep, heat check time.
Noah with a screen on Jennings. Noah up on top. Defended by Drummond. Noah, the pass to Butler.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Now here's McDermott after the miss from Andre Drummond. McDermott kicks to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Monroe. Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive.
Nice. That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McDaniel in at small forward. The big men, Smith and Drummond. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jennings. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, for Doug McDermott, he feels as though he's been overlooked a lot in his career, but he's learned to let it go, saying, I've always had a chip on my shoulder because I didn't have any scholarship offers. It was more trying to prove people wrong early in my career. Now I feel like I've established myself, and I'm just playing for the love of the game. Good motivation, guys.
Man, the game's in his veins, don't you think, Doris? It's what he loves. Thank you. Rose attacking. Here's McDermott. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, here's how Chicago ranks league-wide. Second in field goal percentage. Third in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Now let's talk about the shooting for a second, Clark, because you look at that number. That's impressive. And that's a direct result of having a game plan every night, being well coached, disciplined, and really working hard and being unselfish in order to get good shots. Joakim Noah, one of the great effort players in the NBA. His energy and mobility enable him to make his impact felt all over the court.
Jennings passes to McDaniel. Noah with the block. And here's Rose. He had 40 points in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him. I mean, they kept sending him to the line over and over again because when you can't stop a guy, you got to foul him. That's what they did.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, you talk about Noah's energy and hustle. His offensive rebounding is a huge plus for their offense, and his speed in transition creates problems for the opposing big man as well.
Outside Rose. Heinrich outside. Now the feed to McDermott. From 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. At the defensive end, Steve, Noah's a key player.
Yeah, last season's defensive player of the year, Kevin. He gives you rebounds, blocks, steals, but what impresses me the most is his ability to guard on the perimeter against screen and roll when he switches out onto point guard. He's unmatched in that category. Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Rose dishes to Noah. Heinrich outside. Back to Gasol. The fadeaway, and that one's good. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night. Rose against Jennings. Here's McDaniel. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Rose. And
Hey, Kevin. Well, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what a...
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. At the offensive end, we had them on the ropes all half. We'll see what changes they make during the break, but we're not going to change a thing. It's on them. One thing I'll say is that we didn't lean too much on either our defense or our offense. That was a good thing. We can't afford to be one-dimensional. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let...
All right, the second half beginning.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's McDermott in at the 3.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pistons leading by 6. Jennings kicks to Smith. McDaniel defended by Butler. Here's McDaniel, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both good from the line that time. Here's Rose, right now averaging 25 points a game. Pass to Noah. Now here's McDermott, covered by Smith. McDermott kicks to Butler. The kick out to Rose. And that's collected by Smith.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. These the NBA's Swiss Army knives. Big men who give you a little bit of everything, including assists. These are the best passing centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. Pau Gasol 3rd. And, of course, Joakim Noah.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's the screen. Noah with a screen for Rose. Into Noah. There's the block. Outside Jennings. Gibson with the steal. Rose against Jennings. Now here's Rose. He kicks it to Noah. Clock at 6. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Jennings. McDermott passes to Butler. The dish now to Rose. Noah with a screen on Jennings. Tries again. Goes up again, and it's laid in by Gibson. Gibson's got his second bucket tonight.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
He's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Bulls. Heinrich's checked in.
Well, you know, Taj Gibson was the 26th pick back in 2009 coming out of USC, and boy, what a get for the Bulls. He's a defensive-minded big man who can defend the 4 and 5 position, and he's also got a very reliable mid-range jumper.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau worked with Clippers coach Doc Rivers in Boston for many close friends, often sharing notes. Rivers said of Thibodeau, he's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he holds them together. It's his system, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin.
He makes his players believe, Doris. That's something they both share in common. Thank you. Now Heinrich, averaging 6 points per contest. Out to the right wing. Butler dishes to Heinrich. No good. That would have tied it.
And for Taj Gibson at 6'10", a 7'4" wingspan, that length helps make him disruptive. An excellent defender and shot blocker.
Heinrich outside. Dishes it to Butler. Gibson with it. Now Monroe defending. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. And Gibson very mobile, able to cover ground defensively.
Yeah, he's got a slender build, Kevin, but he's a worker in the weight room. Slight and light, but Coach Thibodeau says he's the team's hardest worker and he's getting stronger.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Gasol is screen on Singlet. Here's Heinrich. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Augustine with it, averaging 8 points a game. Puts up a three, and there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith checked in for Detroit. And the Bulls making a change here as well. McDermott's checked in for Dunleavy. McDermott with the screen for Heinrich to the paint. Here's Butler. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 7 points for Butler.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Augustine passes to McDaniel. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Heinrich outside. Gasol setting the pick for Heinrich for the lead. Tries again. It's Gasol missing. Here's Butler. And the release was... Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. McDaniel in at shooting guard. The big men, Smith and Drummond. Caron Butler is out there with Jennings. That's the group for Detroit right now. 6 to shoot. McDaniel, the pass to Butler. Lets the three fly. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Rose. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Noah. And they take the lead. Noah's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Chicago trailing here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rose kicks to McDermott. Feeds it to Gasol. Outside Gasol. The 10-footer finds the target. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's Jennings. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From 10 feet out. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist by Rose. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Jennings kicks to Smith. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Right wing. Gibson dishes to McDermott. Rose kicks to Butler. 5 to shoot. Noah with a screen for Butler. Ring shot on the way. Drummond with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Monroe's checked in for Butler. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jennings passes to McDaniel. He tries for three. Here's Drummond. Here's Monroe. And at last, they get one to fall. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So it's a great matchup, guys.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jennings drives in. Monroe's shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
McDermott with the screen for Rose. Passes it to Noah. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for McDermott.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Jennings passes to McDaniel. The rebound by Gibson.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Rose. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Here's McDaniel. Good on the three-point shot. Jay's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Rose attacking, and that one's good. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Jennings passes to McDaniel. Launches a three. Here's Monroe. Smith on the wing. Tries again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a great game tonight for Jay. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And so he was good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. I mean, free throws in a game like this can make a huge difference.
Butler up top, guarded by McDaniel. Rose dishes to McDermott. Pass to Gibson. Money!
Ooh, pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Jennings kicks to Smith. McDaniel defended by Butler. Here's McDaniel. Connects!
Wow, huge shot.
Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason so.
And stolen by Jennings. By himself. Yes!
Really tough to stop Brandon Jennings right now.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Noah, the pass to Butler. McDermott kicks to Butler. Outside Gasol. And they double up Gasol. And the wide open shot from Rose. It's good. This game is all even.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jennings passes to McDaniel. They could win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And what great competition. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jay out there with Jennings. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Jennings passes to McDaniel. Shoots a 3. Here's Drummond and Noah with the block. Outside Butler. From outside off the mark.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Knocks it loose. Jennings passes to McDaniel. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
First personal foul, teams first. At the line for your Pistons, McDaniel. At the line for 1.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside Rose. Kicks to Gasol. Knocks it loose. Now the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Make your threes.
Point. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Jennings passes to McDaniel. Smith outside. He feeds it to Jennings. Pass to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Here's Monroe. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Butler goes in.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Some changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And McDermott subbed in for Mirotic. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Here's Jennings, and Gibson sends it back. Rose kicks to Butler. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's McDaniel. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Butler dishes the Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Noah with a screen for Rose. Drummond with the block. Now here's Jennings. Not a lot of room. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points. So it's Chicago now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep. Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, I think they're finished.
McDaniel connects. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Right side, Butler. The feed now to Gibson. The fadeaway. Count it!
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. The drive by Jennings. Oh, no good. And so the big win by
Derek.
It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You were like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
I hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just pick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how